Yo,
What up, man?
what up, bruh? What's going on?
Doing good, man. How about you?
Man, great. Can't complain.
Man, hot down here in Louisiana. As always.
At least it's a little cooler than it was the last time.
Yeah, no, that's right. But the humidity is still...
It ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going
It ain't
nowhere.
going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. It could be 80 degrees. It's still going to be humid.
Yeah.
It could be 100 degrees. It's still going to be humid. So,
Man. Well, appreciate you allowing us to
Of
come
course.
in here, check out your studio,
yeah, man.
do some other work,
Yep.
stuff while we're down here.
Yeah.
Help you celebrate your 50th birthday.
Man, that sounds crazy even saying
You don't
it.
look 50.
Man, I thank you, bro. I mean, as most people tell me that, I don't feel it, I guess. But for me, 50 ain't really old, but I guess I would say that because I'm about to be 50. But nah, I mean, I got a young wife too and young kids, so I guess that helps me stay young.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm grateful though, man. I'm grateful. There's a lot of my partners that didn't get to see me.
Millions didn't make it.
But I was one of the ones.
You was one of the ones that did.
Man. So,
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
So you got an amazing home studio here down in Slidell.
Yeah, man. Slidell. That's it.
Slidell. We sliding down to Slidell.
Right.
All right, down here to Slidell.
Yeah.
To see your home studio where you've been literally producing hits out of this studio in the gospel realm, of course, but killing the game. So, man, walk us through your setup,
for sure. Come on, follow me. So this is my home spot, man. Wow. This is where all the magic happens. Minimal, not, I don't cut any vocals or anything in here. I don't do any drums, of course. Whenever I get to that kind of stuff, I'm going to the bigger studios in the city. But basically, all of my pre-production starts here. So,
got it.
Like we can start over here. Like now, the big joke between me and you,
we said in the last podcast,
is that I'm always gifted all stuff,
all kind of stuff.
I'm blessed, man. I guess So, my mother-in-law and father-in-law gifted me this. And basically what I needed was something weighted for when I'm tracking piano, because like if I'm playing piano, I want it to feel like I'm playing piano.
Exactly. Yeah.
I just think the performance comes out better instead of playing on something 61 that doesn't have weighted keys. So
this is what is Allegro?
Allegro. Yeah. Williams Allegro.
My last name is Williams. So
there you go. Great. Right. There you go.
Great.
Yep. See,
great name to have.
Let me find out you got another company.
I know that's right. That's cool.
But yeah, so I got this. I don't really use the sounds too much on it. And then the cool thing about it, I always wanted something like this because what I've noticed is now the kids come down, they want to play on it.
Mm-hmm.
They'll just turn on there, start playing on it and stuff like that. So, but I don't really use a lot of the sounds on there for anything, honestly. It's just basically a controller.
And you got like a USB.
USB. I'm running USB out of here over to my computer.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then over here, I got Old Faithful. I had a lot of gear, had a lot of keyboards, a lot of synths.
Yeah.
This is the only thing I kept.
Wow.
I can't get rid of this board. Like, for me, I always tell people this is like one of the greatest aux boards in the world.
Yeah.
It's got so much stuff in here, and I use them on countless records. Like I got patches set up in here like in the banks.
Wow.
Where I can just go to them easily and they're already all set. That's what I liked about the Roland Phantom, and I'm sure they're still doing it on the new ones. That shows you how much I love this. I didn't even look at the new ones.
Wow.
Like I can just go to like my favorites and I got everything like in here, like just locked in. You know what I'm saying? And different like banks of it. So I got that. I use that on records when I'm doing something old school and vintage and I want that real Rhodes. I got one.
So you use real Rhodes?
Most of the time, 95% of the time, if you hear Rhodes on the record that I've done, it's this one.
Wow.
Unless I'm looking for something different and I don't want to go through the whole thing of trying to process it later.
Yeah.
The other thing too is if I really want that stereo sound, I'll go to something like that's in the box.
Yeah.
Because this is still a mono
instrument.
Yeah.
So what is this, a 73?
Yeah. Yep. 73. Yep.
Nice.
Honestly, I'm thinking about changing the preamp out in this. And getting a better preamp for it and maybe getting something that'll convert to stereo. I was talking to Reggie a couple of months ago. He was telling me about some ones I can put in there. And because the biggest thing with this, it sounds great, but it's really, really quiet.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's super quiet. So it's like you got to do so much processing to get it
In post to get it.
Yeah. And actually, what I do with it though is since I'm working off of the UA stuff.
Yeah.
When I go in, I'm kind of putting like some stuff on it to kind of
pre-processing.
Pre-processing as I'm tracking in. So
dope.
So this, and then of course we got the B3 here.
Or as you told me about this, you got to tell the story behind this because this is not just a B3. It's a free
it's a free three. Yeah.
So how did you get your free 3?
Yeah. Crazy story. Those of y'all that watched the last podcast, I told this story on there, but man, it was crazy. I actually was playing for this church out here. Well, matter of fact, I still am. And I stay places long. Church had gone through Katrina. I came along later, of course. They had a C3 sitting in their fellowship hall.
Okay.
Sitting there. And I'm like, hey, Pastor, what you gonna do with that? He was like, I don't know, make me an offer. So I was like, okay. So I made him this insanely low offer, and he was like, okay, cool. So got it to the studio that I was managing out in Mandeville, Louisiana, which is about 25 minutes from here. And got my guy to come out and work on it. And for some reason, we just couldn't get it loud. Like he was trying all kind of stuff.
Because you said it had been in Katrina.
It had actually been in the water in the church. I didn't know about it before I bought it from the church. So, because the guy that was servicing the organ, he looked at the Leslie and the whole bottom rotor was missing. Oh, and he was like, and then he looked at the cab. He's like, man, this has been in water. Yeah. So long story short, he tried to fix it as much as he could, and he's like, man, look, I got a loaner that I'm gonna bring you, and I'm gonna let you use that, until I can get yours fixed. Well, he pulled up here, with the B3, and the Leslie over there. It was just tip top shape, and he was like, okay, hey, just use it as long as you need it, once I get yours fixed or figure it out, I'll come back and pick it up. Well, COVID broke out. Maybe like a couple weeks later or so. Yeah. And just at, through time, he must have just been like, hey man, like
you can have it.
You can have it. So it wound up being a free 3.
A free 3.
Like in way better condition than the organ that I had. Wow. My wife loves this because it matches the decor.
Yeah, it looks like furniture.
It looks like furniture because the one I had before was painted white and it had started peeling. And she was like, I know you're not about to bring that thing in here. That thing is ugly. Right? So I was grateful for this, man. Every organ you hear on any record that I track, it's this.
So you're tracking organ.
I'm tracking organ. Got the mics and stuff I set up. I got a minimal setup, and we can go.
Yeah, what do you do?
I got a really minimal setup, man. I got a D112 on the bottom, and I got two 214s on the top. Wow. And then I take this stuff that I have here, and I make like a little house. And I got some like moving blankets I'll throw across the top
because it's loud.
It's loud. And then also I don't want to really get the room too much. Yeah, even though it's a small space, I still want to try to keep the room out of it. So I keep it kind of boxed in like that, and it sounds pretty good. Yeah, sounds really good as a matter of fact. And
I know you don't track with them here.
No, man.
You gotta wait till they leave.
I gotta wait till everybody's gone because it's loud. And I know my neighbors hate me, but they must like music. Because when I play it, I crank it up because I really, this is my first love. This is what I started playing. Like when I started playing drums first, then I moved to the organ shortly after. So like even before I even touched keys and piano and like before I even really knew what that was, the church I grew up in, they had a B3 and some drums. That's it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I use for all that. I still have this.
Yeah, you got what's this, an XK?
XK1. Now, I'm about to trip out again. I just thought about this. I got gifted this. This wasn't here the last time you came. But I had it, but it was at my church. Yeah. I got gifted this because the guy that sells the organs, I had gotten him so much business in the area. He gave you something else. He mailed it. I showed up to my house. And it was sitting on my doorstep.
That's crazy.
With a note. Thank you.
So the parents gave you
my in-laws gave me this.
Organ guy gave
me this. And he gave that to me. as a gift to say thank you for all the business I got them through the years with all the churches and stuff like that. Yeah.
And then now, you gonna tell me you got the rose free too?
I didn't, but I only paid $400 for it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Crazy story about that. Guy that still friends with now. Matter of fact, the guy that's actually my content creator, his name is Alex Price.
Yeah.
He is actually a musician as well. He plays guitar mainly.
Yeah.
He has his own home studio as well. But we served in ministry together at a church in Violet, and he was the sound guy. And one day we're sitting in church, and I got my ears in. I'm sitting down playing. He's talking from the booth. He said, "Hey man, do you know anybody that wants a Rhodes?" I'm like, "I got Fender Rhodes." He's like, "Yeah, I got one. I want to sell." Like I said, "Okay, I'll come over and check it out." So I was like, checked it out. Nothing was wrong with it. The only thing I had to do was buy the pedal because he didn't have a pedal for it. So I got on Vintage Vibe or one of those people and got a pedal for it or whatever. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, how much you want for it? I'm thinking he's about to tell me every bit of $1,500. And I'm like, okay. So he's like, oh man, give me $400 for it. I was like, what? And dude, it works. It works great. I've had a guy come and just adjust some stuff inside of it, but like I said, I use it on almost every record that I got Rhodes on it. It sounds great.
Crazy.
Yep.
Crazy.
So
that's crazy. So what? Okay, here's this is your spaceship right here.
Yeah.
So tell me your spaceship.
Right. So I'm gonna start with the monitors. It's gonna trip. Man, this is crazy.
You got these free too?
I did. So all right. So matter of fact, all these, the NS10s, the JBLs, and the sub, someone gave them to me.
Look, I just need to hang out with you.
I guess they're just the favor of the Lord.
Yeah.
The studio that I was working out of in Mandeville, it went out of business. The guy, Mike Marchese, man, great blessing to my life because when my former home, the home I bought before this one, flooded and my studio flooded, he actually opened his doors for me to have a place to work out of. Yeah. So I was able to start working out of there, and I turned into managing the studio there for a while. So yeah, when the place went out of business, he kind of kept these at his house, and he was like, he called me one day out of the blue because I used to have some KRKs. Like the last time I had some KRKs, and I actually just recently sold those. But it's crazy. The guy wanted to buy them because they were mine. And I was like, okay. He's like, man, I know you made some hits on these, man. I just want to buy them just because they're yours.
That's funny.
I said, okay, cool. So, but he called me. He's like, hey, man, you remember those JBLs and the sub I had in the studio and in the control room? I was like, yeah. He's like, would you have a need for those? I was like, well, I mean, I like my KRKs. He was like, well, look, just come by the house, man. I'll give them to you.
Dang.
And so I drove out there, and he was like, yeah, man, it's just too big for my home. So he said his grandkids started messing with him and playing with him. He didn't want them to destroy him. He would rather me have them because I'll put them to good use. So yeah, I got those and the sub. And the thing I got to get though is they have the little pencil mic thing that you can kind of tune them to the room. Yeah. I haven't done that yet, and I really need to do that because I want to see what difference it makes for this room.
Yeah, I just picked up from IK Multimedia the studio art thing.
Yeah.
A mic and you put it. I haven't set it up yet. Yeah. I got some mixes coming up this month. I'm gonna set it up to use for that. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. It makes a difference because I've heard some rooms where they adjusted it. I think Yash had it. We went to his setup a few weeks ago and he had it set up. For sure. He had the arc, and I was like, oh, when there's something to it, I need to hurry up and get back home and set mine up.
Right, yeah. So and it's crazy. I got it in my cart for the place I'm buying. If I just never clicked buy, I need to get it though and do it. Same thing with the NS10s, man. A friend of mine from way back had them sitting in his closet, and he saw me like working and starting to, get really good at my craft, and he just gifted them to me. He was like, I mentioned something to him in passing about, man, NS10s, man, I love the fact that they flat, and I think if you're tracking on those, you can really get, accurate, as far as what stuff sound like. Because the running joke about NS10s is if you can get,
they sound like trash.
Right, if you get them sounding good on that, it's gonna sound good. Yeah. So I always wanted a pair. So one day we were somewhere in Baton Rouge, and he pulled up and opened his trunk. He's like, hey, get them.
Dang.
Yeah, so the only thing I had to do was buy this Crown amp. So I did buy this.
You did buy the amp.
Yeah, I bought this Crown amp. It's still, I mean, and I've had this for years, bro. It's like, knock on wood, it's like you can't kill them. It's like, you know, it works good. Every now and again, it had like a little noise to it, but I was able to like change the cables out and use some compressed air, and everything was fine.
Nice.
I
monitor controller.
PreSonus monitor station, which I need to upgrade because I like the black one, and not that this one don't work. I just want the black one.
Yeah, I had the black one. It's really cool.
Yeah, I just want the black one because it matches better. For me.
The only reason I got rid of mine was because of I got the Studio Live mixer and had to talk back and all of that. So I was like, I don't really need it.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about upgrading the desk and getting a different vibe in here because I've had this desk for a while. Yeah, and I'm just ready to look at something different. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do that next. But monitor station by PreSonus. I got 2 Glyph drives down here.
That's what you're doing, your storage.
Yeah, I'm doing my storage. All of my plug-in stuff is on one, and then I have like a backup on the other. Yeah. And then I got the Nexstar Panorama P6. I love this. Like I saw this online. Somebody was using it, and I liked it because I liked the color, and then I liked just how you can control, stuff from here. And I just liked how it looked, and I liked how they were saying the action was on it. So
it's a good board. I have one of those at the house as well.
I love this joint. Then I got the Universal Audio stuff, the Apollo 8. And then I have the satellite as well to it. Honestly, for this too, I got the satellite free because at that time when you bought that, they were giving the satellite for free from Sweetwater. And I've had that for a long time. I had the Apogee joint before that until it went out on me, so I switched over to the UA Apollo, and I love it, man. It's just the capability of being able to like track going through the stuff. Like before you go to your DAW, that's what sold me on it. Like it's crazy how to just be able to just like put stuff like almost like you tracking through a console. So I love that.
Yo, I got my shades on. You know why? Want to know why? Because I'm trying to stay cool. You know why I'm trying to stay cool? Because all this month, November, we're doing Black Friday all month. That's 50 to 70% off all our products, templates, all of those things like that. We're talking about 50% off Loop Elements Pro, 50% off Peculiar Sounds V2, 50% off Juice, 50% off Guide Track. Heck, our mixing templates are like up to 70% off. You get them for like 19 bucks. I'm trying to stay cool here, like for real, for real. Oh yeah, and also we are giving away this M4 Mac Mini to one of our lucky subscribers to our mailing list. So you want to make sure that you check that link down below. We're going to be giving this away for the holiday season. It's going to be after Black Friday. So we're going to be opening that up for this giveaway all freaking month long. So you guys make sure you jump down in the comments and in the description of this video and grab that. All right. So I appreciate you guys. Again, I'm trying to stay cool, so make sure that you help me stay cool by supporting us via Black Friday and get on the list to get this Mac Mini. All right, back to the show.
So you got
still got the trusty MPC 2500 XL, and I don't use it as much as I used to, but there are certain records that I will pull it out for. Like if I can't get my drums to hit hard like I want out of some of the stuff that I have, like the software, I'll come back and layer it with this. Like I'll put some like matter of fact, I just did Amethyst did her new single Salt, which is like an Afrobeats vibe. And I was kind of playing it against some other stuff I had heard. And I was like, at first I was like, man, these drums just not really smacking me like I want them to. And I instantly knew what to do.
Because it's a Sonic.
So like I went to the MP and like I pulled like maybe three kicks out there and some other stuff. And man, once I did, I was like, that was it. It's just and see that's a testament to having the NS10s too, because once those cones start doing like that, and you're like, okay, I know, I'm good. at that point. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Now you see like you got some vintage pieces down here. I've been
Planet Fat and the MoFat. And it's crazy. I hardly ever use them anymore. But again, like the MPC, it's certain sounds in there that I know like really well. So if I need to go grab them, I'll go in there and I'll run a little MIDI cable to here and, play them in and stuff like that. But yeah, like the MoFat and the Planet Fat, like I don't think those are two pieces I'll never get rid of. Like my MPC, I'll never get rid of that. Those two, the X6, well, pretty much everything in here. That's why I still got it.
Yeah.
Because I've had, like I was saying before off camera, like I had so much different stuff that I just, I didn't see a need for it anymore. So I just got rid of it. But
what about in the box? What are you using? What's your software? What are you mainly using day to day?
Day to day. So the DAW of choice to start off production is always Logic.
Yeah.
I'm always in Logic first. I move to Pro Tools when I'm ready to cut, like if I'm going to like a studio.
Yeah.
Because that's generally what everybody got.
Yeah.
But like, and I like to edit in Pro Tools. I feel like it's a little easier for me because that's when I started.
Yes, you started on. Makes sense.
But, of course, I'm using all the gospel producer stuff. All of it. Like everything. Like I got versions 1 and 2 of Doobie.
Peculiar
Sounds. I got D-Lo's plugin.
Wow.
I have everything, man.
Loop elements.
Loop elements is like if there's a loop on a record and I produced it, it's loop elements.
Oh wow. We got to crank some of
them. Generally that's what I'm using. It's very seldom I don't use it if I'm hearing something different. I just feel like creating my own loop that day, but most of the time it's my go-to.
Wow.
So that's Atmosphere, Keyscape is big for me. Yeah. I love Keyscape. I still use Jamal Hartwell stuff sometimes too.
MK Sensation.
Yeah, not that.
Keys?
No. The synth one.
Pure Synth.
Yeah, Pure Synth Platinum. I like that joint. It's got a few sounds in there that are just like go-tos for me.
Mm-hmm.
I still use that. I use Splice from time to time.
Okay.
Somebody told me about it. I just really started getting into it. As a matter of fact, but I don't use it like everybody else does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm not saying everybody else uses it like this, but some people will take the actual sample and use it like that's their drums or that's their. Like I'll take it and use elements of it and rearrange it and make it something else. Like point in case on Josh Copeland's record right now that I got, I was searching in Splice and I didn't even realize that Phil Lassiter had a whole horn thing in there. Yep. So those horns that you hear on Josh Copeland's record is me taking those samples and rearranging them and edit them and making them fit the song.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I tripped out his manager when he heard it. He's like, man, who used to play horns? I'm like, me.
That's good.
Yeah, but I kind of like digging into stuff like that, especially, if we're not pressed on a deadline for the record and I can really do it, because I like to see if I can really do it. So I like challenging myself. You know what I'm saying? So I like challenging myselve to see if I can do it. And it came out great. So I'm using Splice sometime. There's the arcade stuff is cool too.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I've used that on a lot of stuff as well. Some of the Logic stuff that's stock. Sometimes I'll go in there and grab a synth or something like that. But for the most part, those are my go-tos. I got plenty more stuff than that, but those are the things.
A lot of analog stuff too.
Yeah. So my setup is I'm gonna use some of the in the box, but a lot of times if it's a meat and potatoes type of song and it's broke down where it's like Rhodes, Oregon, I'm calling somebody to play basic guitar, I'm gonna use this stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna use a lot of stuff.
As opposed to using the stuff in there. But then of course I'll probably go in there and grab some AUX stuff and all of that kind of stuff, So
it's dope.
Rolling stuff too. I'm using that. The rolling cloud stuff. I love that because I'm a D50 head. Like I had 3 of them. And John P. Key, it's your fault, Uncle John. It's your fault, Uncle. When they used to go, Michi used to go out that D50.
Michi,
Yeah, man. It's like, and I had 3 of them, man. I had the cards and everything for them.
Wow.
Yeah. And that whole synth sound, that synth brass on Never Shall Forget.
Never shall forget.
Like that like from that day on, I was like, that's what I need. So Rolling Cloud like kind of brought that back for me, bro. You know, and I actually found the actual sound in there, and I was like, yo, this is it.
Yeah.
You know, so and I used the 5080 in there, the 1080 and that, like all that stuff. I love that. But that's the bulk of what I use, dope. Man.
So we talk about all of the gear and stuff that you use to produce, but what's amazing up here is all of this stuff.
Oh yeah.
This is the result of what you do with all of these gears, all of these number ones up here that you got from these different records. Tell us about these records and stuff. So, you know, you can just go left to right. Just what are these records and stuff they got these Billboard charts for?
Yeah, so this is the latest one. And I keep kicking myself because I keep not getting the one that says Billboard and Media Base, because this one went number one on both.
Oh wow!
But this is Keela Richardson's latest single, Home. Yeah, that went.
And we did the recording on that. We filmed the whole beat. So shout out back behind the scenes on Gospel Producers. You can actually see the full production, mixing, everything on this record, and it's a number one that he got a number one for. We didn't know that at the time.
Right?
We were just recording it. So we was getting the BTS on as you was producing it.
Yeah, for sure.
And so you can see that whole process on our site.
So it went number one. Thank God. Shout out to Uncle G, who worked at that radio and who's Keela's manager and label. Man. Not only this is the thing that was exciting about that song. Not only did it go number one on Billboard and Media Base, but those year-end charts are like the biggest things for me.
Yeah.
And on Billboard, it was the second most played gospel song in 2024.
Really?
So last year it was the second most played song on Billboard, the seventh most played song Media Base for gospel for the year 2024. She finished the number one female gospel artist on Billboard's year-end chart too.
Wow.
That's what a lot of people don't know, man. It's like a lot of people sleeping on Keela, man. It's like, man, like people lie, you know, but numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
You know, it's like, so she's got the numbers, man. Matter of fact, this song just went over 300,000 streams this week, which is, you know, I mean, it's okay, but I mean, still, I mean, 300,000 streams.
No, that's 300,000 people.
Yeah, exactly.
That's there's cities that don't have 300,000 people that live in them.
True. Right.
The population ain't even 300K. Yeah. You got a whole city's worth of population of people that listen.
Yeah, for real.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so and her new single is getting ready to drop on August 15th. So
nice.
And we'll probably do a breakdown on that one too.
Let's do it.
A song called Joy in the Morning, and she's singing her face off of it.
Wow.
Already moving up the charts right now. I think the last time we checked, it was like in the 50s or the 60s or something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so my good friend James Mabel from Navasota, Texas. Nice little churchy record. This went number one on Gospel Indicator. Now, a lot of people will kind of play like that whole Gospel Indicator thing.
Yeah.
And at one point in my life, I was kind of like not really gonna really highlight that.
Yeah.
But then I had to realize the fact that every genre had those two charts.
Yeah. The gospel airplay.
Yeah, you know, indicator and airplay. Like jazz is the only one that doesn't have it, but R&B had it.
Wow.
Country has it.
Wow.
Hip hop has it. And all of those people celebrate that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we in gospel, I don't know why they used to look down on this chart and dog this chart. But a number one is a number one.
I was about to say
to what chart it's on.
I don't care if I go number one in folk music.
Right.
I'm sticking it up on the wall.
Exactly. And then the other genres, you know, the more mainstream they call it. Well, I can't say that because I feel like gospel's mainstream now.
It is. Yeah.
But the other, you know, country's got they since have done away with the chart, but country had them both, and their artists were celebrating either indicator or airplay. It didn't matter either one; they were both celebrating. So I said, man, you know what?
Yeah, put it up there.
Give me the plaque for that too. So my brother, independent artist James Mabel, song went number one on Gospel Indicator. Great record too. Great churchy record. Your choir can sing it. Great song. Matter of fact, he went to the church that my guy the one that sings you thought I was worth saying. Anthony Brown.
Anthony Brown.
He went to Anthony Brown's church one
wow.
week and did that song, and the pastor couldn't preach.
Wow.
It's on Facebook too. It's on Facebook live. You got to go on his page and see it. It was like maybe about 2 years ago. He went and performed the song at that church, and it shut the whole church down.
Yeah,
crazy.
That's crazy.
This was my very first number one.
That's Keela too.
This is Keela. Yeah, this was her very first number one. Fresh off of Sunday Best. This one went number one. Gospel Airplay 8 weeks on Indicator. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Like fresh off of Sunday Best, first song out the gate, and it went number one. So yeah, that was a blessing there.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
Well, no, I was about to say the next one.
Yeah. So this one, so this, yeah, and this is what I didn't realize until, and my wife was trying to really find out how long I had been on this chart and what was my highest charting position. But what we saw was 8, but I was in the top 10 on the songwriters and producers chart, for Billboard. With people like Kanye West, Kurt Franklin, like all of these other top guys. And I settled at number 8. And I think I was on there for quite a few weeks. That's crazy. And this was in September of 2020. So that was cool. I was like, man, I definitely got to get that one.
Heck yeah.
You know,
put yourself up.
Yeah, for sure. And then Prayer with now honestly, I'm gonna tell you,
Keela too. Right?
Yeah. Out of her 3 songs, this one probably is the one I get asked about the most.
Wow.
I was at a industry event, and Sonia Blakely from Chicago, from radio in Chicago, walked up to me. She's like, "You Sean Key's right." It's like, yeah. She said, "You did that song Prayer Will Change Things for Keela." I'm like, yeah. So I get asked about that like more than any of the other ones. Crazy. And this one hit number 1 as well. So yeah, that's crazy. I'm proud of that, man.
So you and her just get together and just make magic. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna have, by the time you're gonna have another one for number 1 for this other one.
And honestly, that one has got a great shot. Josh Copeland's song right now is in the top 30. His song. So we're really feeling confident about that one. I got another record that I'm hoping will get there too. David Bratton, who wrote Every Praise. Him and featuring Marette Brown Clark. Got a song called He'll Be There. It's a really powerful record. So that one right now is like in the 60-ish right now, making his way up. So yeah, man, awesome. I'm excited, man. This is something I'm living my dream. Yeah, this is what I always wanted to do. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm grateful.
I see you got some NAACP awards and stuff up here.
This was really cool because the only downer to this is this happened during COVID, and I wasn't able to. Well, there wasn't a show that year. Yeah, everything was virtual. Yeah, and the cool thing about this is for Outstanding Producer of the Year for the 52nd Image Awards. Which is cool because the producer category isn't just for gospel. Yeah, it's just music overall. Wow. Me, Donald Lawrence, Hit Boy, that's TM88, and I'm trying to remember who the other person was. But yeah, the 5 of us were all nominated for that year. That's crazy. Yeah, I just hated it. My wife still to this day like, man, that would have been so good just to be able to go there. I was trying to get my footage. NAACP, can y'all please send me my footage for my red carpet interview, please? I called and asked y'all about it, but I don't know why y'all don't want to give it to me. It was me. Can y'all please give it to me? Thank you. I want to post it because But yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that was fun. That was great. Like that was really cool. Yeah, really cool.
BMI over here.
Yeah, bro. Like this,
so you got awards,
bro. It's crazy. This is from So Good.
So Good. The same.
Yeah. Got it for songwriters and for publishing. So it's considered 2 BMI awards. This is a cool thing, man. And honestly, I'm hoping and praying and I'm believing that this next year in 2026 we'll be getting one for home. Yeah, I mean the second most played gospel song in the country. I mean, you would think that hopefully it gets recognized, but if it doesn't, it's cool. But yeah, that's a cool, just the whole situation of how BMI does stuff. And the whole award ceremony and how they honor their songwriters it's incredible, man. So that was great.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Well, you got a lot of awards, man. A lot of stuff to show for 50 years.
Yeah.
And you know, just on the earth and producing and doing all of those things like that. So this is super dope, man. Super inspiring just to be in this room and to show that just even someone just in their dining room. This is in their
former dining room
of a house could crank out #1 hits and get BMI awards and NAACP awards. Man, it's super inspiring.
Yeah, bro. It's all about just really believing in your gift and what God gave you.
Yeah.
And not taking no for an answer.
Yeah.
You know, especially, you know, if you know what you're doing is God sent.
Yeah.
And he's giving you the ability to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's you just got to keep your head down and keep working and just pray that that opportunity comes, you know, by, and be willing to seize that opportunity. And that's exactly how it happened for me, man. I've been wanting to do this from a kid, man. I always knew, you know, once I got into playing music, that eventually I wanted to create music on this level.
This is so dope.
Yeah, man, I'm grateful.
So dope, man. But thank you for letting us into your space, man, into your world. We're going to be doing some breakdowns and some things like that. So you guys make sure you get subscribed, all that stuff like that. Yep. Man, if they wanted to follow you, connect with you, even hire you for some work, for some songwriting, from how do they connect with you?
For sure. So on social media, I'm an Instagram head. I got all of them, but I'm an Instagram head mostly. So you can follow me on Instagram at The Smoothest, DASMOTHEST. Yeah, right. MOOTHEST, right? Wait.
The Smoothest.
The Smoothest, right?
We'll put it on the screen.
MOOTHEST, right. All right. Yeah. So y'all got it. So yeah. So that TikTok, I am Sean Keys. Facebook, Sean Keys. Yeah. You can find me on there. If you want a book, you can go through my website, IamSeanKeys.com. You can click on the booking tab. It sends an email to my email address. So yeah, you can do it that way.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you, bro.
No problem, bro. Thank you.
Yes, y'all keep watching. We got some good, dope stuff that we're going to be dropping into. We'll talk to you guys on the next one. I'm out. Holla at you, boy.